is slightly scripted but that's just to keep my mind on track here. How are we doing for time? We're good? What is your day-to-day life as a drag queen? It's just like any other day. I jump into the shower, you know, put my magical pixie dust glitter on, and go out for the day. I'm very out about being a drag queen in my day-to-day life. I find that it's probably much easier just to say, you know, to a new workspace or something like that. Oh, you know, I'm gay. It's kind of written on my face, really. But they pretty much all figured that out. But I'm also a drag queen. You know, sometimes I direct them to my website. Say, hey, go to my website. Check it out. So I'm very out about that. So I don't really experience a whole lot of negativeness about that at all because I'm so out about it. And it's just very, very, I find it's much easier being out about it than trying to hide that from people. I podcast every Thursday. I do a radio show as well. Not in face, because this does take quite a bit to actually put in face. But I thought I'd do it for you. And I do it for all of you. Just so you can see exactly who we're talking about here. And I try to maintain a high profile in the community. There's one thing I realized a long time ago that if you're out of the scene, let's just, we'll call it the scene, the gay scene, for a long period of time, could be 6 to 8 months, they just assume that you've moved away or whatnot, or you have a new group of people completely, and they don't know who you are. So it's really important to maintain a high profile, especially as a drag queen, so that, or as anyone really, just so that people can see you. But going back to what has changed for me as well, I mentioned that I was doing shows for money at 477. From then to now, money is not really the deciding factor, or not the motivation for me doing drag. It is being able to perform and having a good time and building community. Why I say that? Well, because which is a little different than major town drag queens, because they do it for money. A lot of people do it as that's their career. They make, you know, a couple $100 a night, and that's a big time for them. But for a small town here, especially if there's no gay bar, how am I supposed to like throw a show together? I could probably rent out a space, and then I have to rent out a DJ. Well, not rent out a DJ, but you get the idea. We could rent them out. I can probably recoup some money that way. But no, it's really hard to make a living as a drag queen. It's almost impossible. So I had to find other reasons to do it, and other motivations. So I wanted to throw that out there. So yeah, my day-to-day life is just like anyone else, really. At least I see it as anyone. Dating and relationships from a drag queen's perspective. Again, like I said, coming out to gay men at that you're also a drag queen, that can be a little hard sometimes. Before, I remember 477 days, that could be the breaking factor for relationships or any kind of perspectives. Some gay men don't want to deal with the fact that the boyfriend is a drag queen, or that they don't even want to get into that. That can be a little tough. I remember one guy, sorry to mention this, you probably don't want to hear about the virgin here, but he's like, well, if I wanted to fuck a girl, I would fuck a girl. And I'm like, well, this comes off. comes off before I get into bed. And a lot of times I found myself hiding all the accoutrements in the closet, making sure the door was shut. So, because some people have those issues, but now it's completely flip side. It's like I don't know, within like 9-8 years, things have changed so quickly that now that being a drag queen is is an asset almost. Because you get what a lot of drag queens call train chasers, and those are men who are looking for a girl with something extra. And they're all over the place. They are all over the place. I'm on Facebook, and there's these, and they're young, and they're cute, and they're 20-year-olds like messaging me. It's like, hey, I want to get with you. And of course they don't explain what they're talking about. I'm like, get with me. What the heck are you talking about? Get with me. Like, no, you know, I want to get with you. So, anyway. But, that Tyffanie, don't play that game. Like I said, this comes off before I get into the bed. Yeah. This comes off before I get into bed, and I've had some drag queens say to me, well, don't you see Tyffanie as part of yourself, part of your personality, and obviously an image of you, another image of you, but is you. And I'm like, yes, of course I do see that. But I don't want to be having sex with a man and them seeing this, and perhaps fetishizing this, you know. I'm not some 12-inch flesh thing that you put underneath, you know, your bed, and you just take it out every now and again, dust it off and take it out every now and again. I am a person. I don't want you to be, you know, hey, we're going to put the wig on tonight. No, I don't, it just, I don't know, just not me. Just not me. Tyffanie is more than just an object.